10 signs of emotional abuse in a relationship. Emotional abuse is a devastating form of mistreatment that often goes unnoticed because it doesn't leave physical scars. This video aims to shed light on the 10 signs of emotional abuse in a relationship. Understanding these signs is crucial for identifying and addressing this toxic behavior. Emotional abuse can have profound and lasting effects on a person's mental and emotional well-being. It is essential to recognize the warning signs and take action to protect yourself or someone you care about. 1. Constant criticism and belittling. One of the most insidious forms of emotional abuse is the relentless barrage of criticism and belittlement that an individual experiences in an abusive relationship. Emotional abusers often wield harsh words and demeaning comments as a means to maintain power and control over their partner. This unrelenting negativity can manifest in various ways, from nitpicking about minor flaws to openly mocking the victim's abilities and appearance. Over time, the cumulative impact of these demeaning remarks wears down the victim's self-esteem and self-worth, making them feel inadequate and unworthy. The emotional abuser may target the victim's vulnerabilities, exploiting their insecurities and magnifying their self-doubt. They may employ derogatory language, making the victim question their intelligence, appearance, and capabilities. These relentless attacks erode the victim's self-confidence, leaving them emotionally battered and uncertain of their own worth. 2. Controlling behavior. Control is a central element of emotional abuse, and it can manifest in various ways within an abusive relationship. Emotional abusers seek to exert power over their partners by manipulating and regulating various aspects of their lives. Controlling behavior is designed to limit the victim's autonomy and independence, making them increasingly dependent on the abuser. This control can take the form of monitoring the victim's activities and whereabouts. The abuser might insist on knowing the victim's every move, demanding constant updates or tracking their location. This constant surveillance leaves the victim feeling like they have no personal space or privacy. 3. Gaslighting. Gaslighting is a manipulative tactic used by emotional abusers to make their victims doubt their own perceptions and reality. They may deny or trivialize abusive actions, making the victim question their sanity. This can lead to feelings of confusion and self-doubt. In a gaslighting scenario, the emotional abuser consistently denies the reality of their actions or the validity of the victim's feelings. They may trivialize or dismiss the victim's concerns and emotions, making them feel as if they are overreacting or being irrational. This erodes the victim's self-trust and confidence in their own perceptions. Emotional abusers may also engage in outright lies, making false statements or providing conflicting information, all designed to confuse and manipulate the victim. By repeatedly distorting the truth, the abuser creates a sense of uncertainty and self-doubt in the victim. 4. Unpredictable mood swings. Emotional abusers often have unpredictable mood swings. They can be kind and loving one moment, and then switch to anger or aggression the next. These emotional roller coasters create a constant state of anxiety for the victim, never knowing what to expect. Over time, these mood swings can strain relationships, erode trust, and make it challenging to maintain open and effective communication. It is important for individuals experiencing unpredictable mood swings to seek support and coping strategies, such as therapy or self-help techniques, to better manage their emotions and maintain healthier relationships. Additionally, loved ones can play a crucial role in offering understanding, patience, and support to help navigate these challenging moments. 5. Threats and intimidation. Threats and intimidation are destructive behaviors that can have profoundly negative impacts on individuals and relationships. When someone resorts to threats or intimidation, they are attempting to gain control or power over another person through fear or coercion. This can create an environment of fear, anxiety, and insecurity, which can be emotionally and psychologically damaging. In personal relationships, threats and intimidation can lead to a breakdown in trust, communication, and overall well-being. The victim may feel unsafe and trapped, while the perpetrator often damages their own reputation and the quality of their relationships. It's crucial to recognize and address these behaviors. Seeking help and support if you find yourself or someone you care about caught in such a situation, establishing boundaries, seeking counseling, or involving authorities when necessary are steps that can be taken to protect oneself and foster healthier and safer relationships. 6. Withholding affection and love. Emotional abusers may withhold affection, love, and support from their partners. They may use the silent treatment, withdrawal of intimacy, or emotional distance as a means of control. This lack of emotional nourishment can be deeply damaging to the victim's well-being. 7. Humiliation and shame. Emotional abusers often publicly humiliate and shame their partners. They may make derogatory comments or share embarrassing personal information in front of others. This not only damages the victim's self-esteem, but also isolates them from potential sources of support. 8. Guilt-tripping and blame-shifting. Emotional abusers frequently employ guilt-tripping and blame-shifting as tactics to deflect responsibility for their actions. They may make their partners feel guilty for asserting their boundaries or shift the blame onto them, making the victim feel responsible for the abuse. 9. Isolation from supportive relationships. Emotional abusers seek to isolate their victims from friends and family who might offer support and intervention. They may discourage or prevent contact with loved ones, creating a sense of dependence on the abuser. 10. Emotional manipulation. Emotional manipulation takes many forms, including emotional blackmail, playing the victim, or using the victim's emotions against them. Abusers may manipulate their partner's emotions to gain compliance or control over them. Emotional manipulation can have a major impact on your relationships. It can damage trust, cause resentment, and affect your mental health and well-being. Conclusion: recognizing the signs of emotional abuse is the first step toward breaking free from a toxic relationship. If you or someone you know is experiencing emotional abuse, it's essential to seek help and support. Remember that emotional abuse is not a reflection of your worth or value as a person. You deserve love, respect, and a healthy, nurturing relationship. If you or someone you know is in an emotionally abusive relationship, please reach out to a counselor, therapist, or a domestic abuse hotline for guidance and assistance in creating a safe and healthier future. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more awesome content.